Are you with me, Dottie?
I'm right here. I have on line 14, we have Diane, and you've heard some terrible neighbor problems in your life, but this is one of the worst ones I've ever heard of.
Diane, okay. Diane.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Hi.
How old are you, Diane?
29.
Neighbor problems?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it involves my fiance. She didn't really, steal him. She wasn't blatant about it. The whole thing was she was so underhanded and sneaky about the whole thing. I've been neighbors with her for 4 years. I mean, we live inches apart. We share, a townhouse, the stairs, so this is how close we live.
Go ahead. What happened?
She's desperate for a man. And the thing that really bothers me, this is what my problem is, that...
How can you be laughing when you say that?
Because it's so mind-boggling that a man would even want this woman. That I can't even believe that I'm calling about this, because she is so godforsaken ugly that I'm just shocked at this whole situation. This is what's driving me crazy, because I consider myself a good-looking girl, and I can't believe that I have these problems over an ugly girl.
Where do you go with a call like this?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. It's so bizarre.
It is bizarre, and I'm trying to get a handle on it. So how did she make a play? I mean, what's your relationship with her before this?
Very good, because, well, you know what, as long as I didn't have a guy, in my life, as long as I was miserable and in the same boat as her, we were buddies. I mean, I've been neighbors with her for 4 years. We went on vacation together. I mean, I told her everything, I feel like family with her. I had a house key to her house. She had a key to my house. Just like a sister. This is why I feel betrayed.
Are you sure that this wasn't a movie?
What?
Sounds like a movie.
No. Yeah, probably Fatal Attraction, but she's a woman.
No. There was another movie about two roommates that was like this.
Oh, that just is out now? Single white female? No, it's nothing like that.
Well, it's kind of like that. Isn't that interesting?
Well, I saw that movie, but I didn't think that was...
All right, but something's... You told her everything about your life, and then she moved in on your boyfriend.
Yeah, because she's very desperate for a man. So she thought that this guy would make a perfect... Okay, she's single, very ugly. She has 2 daughters.
You got the ugly part.
Okay, but no, words cannot express. This is what my problem is.
That she's so ugly?
Yeah, and he is good looking. And that I trusted, those two together because I didn't think that I would get, so stabbed in the back.
Because she was so ugly?
Yeah.
The thing you had counted on to protect you didn't have any protective, repellent potential.
Right. So anyways, my thing is now that, okay, so he's out of the picture, but she's still in contact with him.
Okay.
And
do you ever talk to her?
Well, I tried.
And what is it like?
Like talking to a wall. She, skedaddles as fast as she can when she sees me.
And what do you talk to her about? The last time, what do you try to talk to her about?
Well, okay, first I tried to talk to her, civilly, and I said to her, how can you want to be friends with this guy? Because she used to always tell me things about him when we were engaged, do you think maybe he's gay? Oh, God, he's weird, and, things like that. And then it turns out, she's got the hots for him. So anyways, God, what was I saying? I'm so nervous.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, so I said to her, how can you do this to me, go after him and try to be friends? And then she said, well, it's not for me, but, I have some girlfriends I could set him up with. And I said, well, you better decide what's more important to you, finding a date for this guy or having me as a neighbor. And then, so she, behind my back, this is the whole thing, she went behind my back and was calling him, and he's calling her, and, now aren't they the cozy little pair? So anyways, when I found out for a fact that they were in contact with each other, this is when things started getting nasty.
And how'd you find out, and when did you find out?
Because...
when he pulled up the car in front of the house and went in her door instead of yours, right?
Hardly. He's not a man in that sense. He's chicken to come around and do anything like that.
Wait a second. So why aren't you glad to get rid of him?
No, I am, but you know what?
All right, wait.
It's not with him.
All right. You're obsessing over this guy.
No, it's her.
You're obsessing over her.
Yeah.
You're obsessing, period. Time has come to let go of it. Let's let me picture for you the worst of all possible worlds. Are you ready?
They get married?
No. You marry him.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything you'd like less?
Anything that I would like less than marrying him?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to marry him.
Give me 3 reasons.
Well, about him, I don't like him. I liked his shell, but I didn't like who he was.
Right. He's not a man, right?
Right.
He's not truthful, right?
Right.
And what else?
He had these 2 dogs that he was just fixed on.
That did it.
No. That's not it.
Now, listen to me. The problem's not him. Can I be really honest and you won't think that I'm being unkind?
Yeah.
All right. Diane, take a deep breath. I'm going to insult you to your face. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The problem is your shallowness.
My shallowness? Yeah.
Good. You can see that.
Uh-huh.
You know that's your weakness, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And what you do is, out of your neediness to have someone in your life, you take someone who looks the part but doesn't feel the part.
Right.
You got to grow up.
Okay, I feel like, but see, I could look on that and see that, and I mean, I'm in another relationship now where it's total opposite of that.
If it were total opposite of that, you wouldn't be making this call because that relationship would have satisfied you at a deeper level.
Okay, but the thing is...
Don't say, okay, but.
Okay, but I like...
Okay, but no.
I still hate my neighbor.
Well, that's too bad. Forgive your neighbor, because how'd you like to wake up tomorrow morning, look in the mirror, and have her face?
Oh, that's true.
All right? Forgive her. She's got to have that. That's her punishment. And you know how you get your face?
No.
You deserve your face.
Oh, okay.
Because a happy person and a good person has a pretty face. Your face is your smile. Because you like yourself. Now, this other relationship that you have cannot be the opposite of this. It also has to be superficial. Because our traits, our weaknesses and our strengths are opposite. If your weakness is your shallowness, there's another weakness, which is to exaggerate deepness. And that's your other weakness. Your capacity is to form a deep relationship, but only when you establish a deep relationship with yourself.